Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kei and this is 12th of April 2023 on Wednesday. So good to see you again. Thank you very much and welcome back to my another live stream on my YouTube channel. So yeah, let's start the live. And let's check some markets together and see what's happening right now. Okay, all right. But before that, let me say hi to everyone quickly. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, hello Oli. Thank you very much for joining today. Good to see you. Welcome back. And yeah, thank you very much for following my live streams. Although you couldn't attend, I'm so happy to hear that you have been catching up on the videos in archives. Okay, he asked when to use the time cycles and when not to use it. Let me explain that today. Yeah, let me explain that because there is a situation where you can use the time cycles and where you cannot. So yeah, let's start from that topic first. Okay, but before that, let me say hi to other people here. All right, and look, good to see you. Stay gold. Thank you very much for joining today. Okay, and Sage Master, good to see you. Thank you very much from Chicago. Okay, so this is very early in the morning for you. So it's a good morning to you. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, and Matt, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Derek, also good to see you. Thank you very much. And TikTok, good to see you. All right, BB Gaming, good to see you too. And Wus, good to see you too. Or are you going to Japan next week? That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah. I think Japan will be very nice next week. So I think the cherry blossoms are already over, I think. Yeah, just make sure that you bring your umbrella, or you can buy some umbrellas in Japan. But yeah, I hope you have a great trip in Japan next week. Okay, Mamohan, good to see you. Hinata, thank you for joining. All right, Nguyen, good to see you from Vietnam. Thank you very much for joining. And okay, Tan, also from Vietnam. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you. Yeah, today also lots of people from lots of places all over the world. It's so exciting to have this live stream with people from different countries and regions. Okay, good to see you. Thank you very much. Rahil, good to see you. Inside, good to see you too. All right, Sab, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. He says, how can I be a successful trader, Sir K? You have to, well actually there are so many factors to be a successful trader. So if you can find more specific questions, that would be great. Yeah. But I think one of the advice is to have the risk management. I think risk management is the most important than entry or exit strategies. Well, actually, to me, exit strategy is part of the risk management because when you exit with a loss, then that includes the risk management. So make sure you put the stop loss, calculate the lot size to stop loss, and do risk management on your own trades. That would be my advice to everyone. All right, Mohammad, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, Holly, Science, good to see you too. Thank you very much. Okay, gold and euro JPY analysis. Okay, let me check that one too. All right, CA, good to see you. Yeah, make sure you bring umbrella because I think usually at this time of year in Tokyo, there are lots of rain. Usually, so yeah, but I hope you have a nice trip. Okay. Holly says, I'm in GCAD and USD Swiss franc. Okay. Well, be careful because there are big news in about 1 hour from now in Canada. Also towards the end of today, FOMC minutes, and also another BOE's governor speech in UK. So just watch out on the big spikes by these news. Okay, Fami, good to see you. Alright, here. Thank you for joining from Vietnam also. Good to see you. Alright, and Gail, good to see you too. Okay. Oh, Adam says, hi Kay, I was wondering since when you are using this version of KTS, the trend follow based on the 5 lines. I saw on your old video 2019 that it was a bit different than today. Right, in 2019 I was also using moving averages and also Ichimoku together. But now I'm only using this version of KTS. But I have been using Ichimoku for years. I would say at least 8 years or 9 years. I have been using Ichimoku as part of my strategy. But when I started my YouTube in 2019, I think it was, I wasn't really explaining about the KTS. But I was more like generalizing the strategies from the moving average, from the price action, and from Ichimoku. But actually I have been using KTS version as of now, but I revised over time. It's been revised over time, so this year I also edit my KTS strategy because the market has been really choppy. So I have the modified KTS now, especially for those who want to pass funding challenges recently. I have the modified KTS, and sometimes I use that myself too. So yeah, KTS strategy is the trend follow strategy by Ichimoku higher time frames and look for entry timings in the lower time frames and do the risk management to stop loss and have 2 positions. So you take 2 positions in one trade and you manage 2 stop losses in 2 different time frames. So this remains the same, but the way I manage the stop losses, the way I manage the trading stop losses, and the risk management parts are a bit different. It's been changing over time. So yeah, and without knowing myself, I do this. So yeah, some people say, oh, you're using this different strategy. I never know that before. How did you know? And I was like, okay, maybe I did it unconsciously. I changed myself unconsciously over time when I take trades, and that becomes the new strategy or new form of my strategy. So yeah, so it's like I change in a way that the market changes. So I don't fix the strategy so that I have some kind of buffer between myself and the market, and so that I can be flexible and still take trades with the same rules. So that's what I do. Okay. All right. Good to see you, Fami from East Africa. Good to see you. Okay. Oh, Con from Colombia. Okay. Good to see you too. Lots of people from different regions and countries today. Thank you very much. All right, Falto, good to see you. Kyrul, good to see you too. Okay, so now let me check some charts now. And also I will touch on the time cycles too. So since I have the request on, let's see. Well, today there are so many big news. So I screen charts a couple of times today, but no trades for myself. So let me first check gold and see if we can apply the time cycles. Commodity XAUUSD. Okay, so gold has been bullish still. To me, the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. hold on, let me zoom in the chart. So this is a daily time frame. If you wonder which time frame it is, then you can actually see on top here, when you see D is blue, that means this time frame is daily time frame. Sorry, I think I have to do it. I have to cancel the message, sorry. So what I mean by that is, here, if you see D is blue, then that means this is a daily time frame. And also, if you look at the watermark, you see XAUUSD and 1D. So this also shows that it's a daily time frame. So if you wonder which time frame I'm talking about, you can actually check these places and know exactly what time frame this is. Also, in terms of the name of the pair, you can actually find it here. And when it's highlighted like this is what I'm watching. Also up here too, XAUUSD. And also the name is up here too, gold spot versus USD dollar. So again, here is XAUUSD, the daily time frame. And yeah, it's bullish now. The price is above Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo and the Chikou span above the candles. So in terms of the market, it's bullish. As long as price above the Tenkan-sen, I still expect the market goes up. And today's news, due to the weak USD, the market went up initially. So let me just go down to 1 hour. So here's 1 hour chart, and today started from here. So, and when the news happened, the market went up this way at the CPI in the US. And then now it's sold and coming back to range in 1 hour. However, the market has been supported by the previous resistances, which was on 2006.06. This is still bullish. The market may go up this way. Because again, on the daily time frame, the price is above the Tenkan-sen. And in 1 hour chart, the price is reversing on the previous resistances. So to me, this is bullish. But if the market breaks the resistance level, then I think it will be range or bearish. So that's my analysis for now. But usually when there's a big spike, big candles like up and down like this, then after this, usually the market becomes quiet. So that's my feeling. So most likely, I don't think the market goes up within today. But sometime this week, may break that resistance, so I'm just waiting for that to happen and get ready to buy gold and hold up to 2070.07. And speaking of the time cycles, time cycle is one of the Ichimoku theories. If you're new to Ichimoku, if you have watched the Ichimoku videos 1 to 5 part series, which I posted long ago, I mentioned about the time cycles. So time cycles are to capture the potential market reverse in the future, and which are called henkabi in Japanese. So on this one, let me see, I have time cycle. Yes, I have. So okay, so regarding the time cycles on this one, hold on, let me just delete the other lines first, just to avoid confusion. Okay, so here is my time cycle analysis. And when you capture, so when to use time cycle, when not to use time cycle is really simple. It's when you see the markets respecting the cycle, that's when you can use. But sometimes the market doesn't respect the time cycles. In that case, you can't use the time cycle. So that's that simple. So here is a daily time frame. in terms of the daily time frame, I captured first, I saw the swing high up here, which was on the 20th of March. And after I captured this henkabi, then I look into the past market and see where the previous high was. In the previous swing high was on the 2nd of February. And I count the number of candles between 2nd February to here, and I found 33 bars in between. And 33 is one of what we call Kihon Suchi number. And Kihon Suchi number is the series of numbers which are 9, 26, and 9, 20, 9, 17, and 26, 33, and so on. So these are called Kihon Suchi number, and based on these Kihon Suchi numbers, time cycles are captured. So now we have 33 bars, and let me just delete this one for now. I think I looks like I have too many lines. So yeah, so that was the time cycle on the highs. And so this is the pattern 33 so far. So that means the next high can be 33 bars ahead as one of the basic ideas. So 33 bars ahead from the 20th of March will be here, 4th of May. So the 4th of May, we may see the high, and then the market may reverse. But that reverse can be temporary. When the reverse happens, you have to also look into the price location to the 5 lines of Ichimoku. If the price on the 4th of May will be above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo, then most likely this reverse will be just temporary, and we can still expect the market goes up and bullish in a wave. But if the price is resisted by the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, or when the price is within the Kumo on the 4th of May, which is impossible, but in case if the price goes into Kumo, so let's say the market goes range and then goes into Kumo like this, then most likely this is bearish. So the swing high or the next henkabi can be for the high, and the market may go down from that way, from this way. So that's basically how you can capture the time cycles. So this is the basic idea first. And on top of this, we have some other minor highs. So here, after the 20th of March, there is another high here on the 5th of April. In the 5th of April, I will look into how many candles in between, and there was 13 bars. And 13 is not one of the Kihon Suchi, but it can be repeated. The same number, 13, can repeat in the future. So if it repeats, then the next henkabi is going to be here on the 24th of April. Yeah. So that means, however the market goes, the next henkabi can be on that around the 24th, and then the market may reverse, can be expected. So that's how you can apply time cycles like that. And this is the basic idea first. So time cycle is to capture the market rhythm, or the breadth of the market. Whenever it goes up and down, you capture highs and lows and look for the patterns in the market. And if the pattern repeats in the past, then the same pattern may continue in the future is the idea. So if you find 33 Kihon Suchi, then it may repeat. If you find 13 between the highs, then it may repeat. And then you continue time cycle analysis every day like that. Okay, I hope you get the idea now. But time cycle is not the holy grail. Of course, it can change. When the market comes to 24th of April, the high may not happen, but instead it may accelerate the trend direction, and it may go up, continue to be up until the 4th of May. It happens too. So Henkabi has two meanings. One is the market reverse, and other is the market continuation, a trend continuation. So there are always two meanings of Henkabi. So again, one market reverse can be Henkabi, and trend continuation can also be the Henkabi too. So, but by looking at the patterns in the markets, and also in terms of the price location to the 5 lines of Ichimoku, and also the price actions, holistically you analyze the market by time cycles. Then you analyze, you look for the patterns in the markets is a basic idea. So that's how you can capture time cycles. So for now, I think I will just leave 33 bars and see how it plays out. Yeah, so that's the Henkabi and time cycles. I think the time cycles can be, very time cycles can be very advanced technique in Ichimoku. So first you have to master 5 lines and how they behave and how you can analyze markets by 5 lines. And then on top of that, there is a wave theory. And then on top of wave theory, there's time cycles, which I just talked about. And then there is the price theory, the target. If the market goes up on this end wave, then Ichimoku can expect how far the market may go up as a target. It's called the price theory. So there's a target theory, the price theory, as a part of Ichimoku strategies. And also there is also another one which is called the Kyushu Ashi. Just an introduction of the Ichimoku here today. Kyushu Ashi is totally different from the candlesticks. And Kyushu Ashi is also one of the Ichimoku strategies. You can actually capture the market reverse and market trends. So now Kyushu Ashi showing white candles, and white in my color is bullish. So yeah, I expect market goes up continuously. I don't see blue yet, so this is bullish still. I'm buy biased on gold, simply speaking. So that's the XAUUSD, Kyushu Ashi analysis. So yeah, there are lots of strategies in Ichimoku. But yeah, again, just step by step, master one by one. First, look into Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen. Know the meaning well. And then add Ichimoku, cloud, which is called Kumo in Japanese. And then add Chikou span and be able to see exactly what's happening in the markets as of now. So that was a little bit of a lecture of Ichimoku analysis. So yeah, let me check some Forex pairs now. Okay, let's see. Euro USD is about to break that resistance now, and I'm expecting that to happen. 1.1032 is the resistance. And now Kumo is bullish, Kijun Sen is about to be out of the Kumo, and Tenkan Sen is pointing up and bullish, and Chikou span above the candles. So that means there are enough buyers for the market to break that resistance. So I'm expecting the breakout may happen sometime this week on the Euro USD. So before the break happens, I'm already looking for an entry opportunity. But today, since there are big news in about 35 minutes, there will be a news in Canada, and then other big news today in the US and UK. Most likely, I won't take trades today because of the news. The market may be bearish soon, and I might take a loss. So I will come back chart tomorrow and see if I can trade. But my view is bullish on the Euro USD. So that's one. Also, I was watching the USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc is also downtrending very nicely. This is actually one of the most volatile market today in Forex pairs, according to the strength chart. According to the currency strength chart, USD is all the way down, the orange, and Swiss franc is always all the way up, the brown. So that means USD Swiss franc is the strongest, the most volatile market. The strength of USD is minus 54, and the strength of the Swiss franc is 49. So in between, it's more than 100 number. So this is very strong downtrend. So this happened after news. The CPI happened exactly here, and USD was sold, and pound CAD were sold, and AUD was bought, and Swiss franc, and New Zealand, and Euro, and JPY were bought. So now USD Swiss franc is the strongest. It's downtrending, and it's almost touching the target, 0.8927, which is the previous support from, let's see, where is it? From here, the June 2021. It's reaching there, and I think it goes down continuously. Well, the Kumo is a bit thin now. The Kumo is a bit getting thin, so it may reverse. There must be some correction on this one. So this is like the falling knife, so most likely we can't capture a trend. Let me check 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is also showing the thin Kumo. So looks like this is oversold. The market should correct. So if we see reverse in the wave, I think that will be a great timing to sell. But now this is just I wave down, and this is like jumping into the waterfall. We never want to risk like that. Yeah, so that's a USD Swiss franc, and let's see. But there were some potential breakouts actually today. However, when the news happens, they went back at the resistance or the supports. So let's see. One of them was, I think, was pound CAD. Was it? Yeah, pound CAD. I'm still waiting for that resistance breakout. And pound AUD. Yeah, pound AUD. I was waiting for the market breaks the resistance and goes up, because the next target is more than 500 pips above. So if it breaks bullish, I thought the market goes up very, very nicely. So I was waiting for that to happen. But today, so far, it hasn't happened yet. But pound AUD, I'm still waiting for the breakout to buy. And then also AUD CAD, I think. Yeah, so AUD CAD, as I mentioned earlier, a couple of days ago, I was waiting for the break of the support, but it didn't happen. Today at the news, went back very, very fast. And this is why the market has been really choppy. Whenever the news happens, most likely they go against the major direction, like today on AUD CAD. And usually when the market goes back due to fundamental news, then it actually takes all the stop losses for the sellers and after that it ranges usually. Most likely from tomorrow, I expect the market has inside bars. Not sure how many days it will. So in that case, I wait for the next breakout bearish. If it breaks bullish, then no trade, because that's range. It may be spiky. But if it goes bearish of the inside, I think that will be a good sign. So I'm waiting for that to happen sometime next week on AUDC AD. I don't think that it happens this week because of today's huge retrace. But that's one other thing I was waiting for to happen. And also regarding the JPY pairs, I was waiting for some opportunities too, like pound JPY. The pound JPY has been near the resistances, and on today's news, well actually we have still two big news, so it may break that resistance and goes. Once it breaks, then the target is going to be on 169, 169.2728. So that will be yeah, very nice, like 90 pips, yeah, 90 pips of room to trade. So that, I think that's good, pound JPY. And the USD JPY, I'm still waiting for the break of the support. So today is still range. The price is within the Kumo. So yeah, not really a good setup to take trades. So yeah, I think these are some of the overview of these markets. Yeah, because of the strong Swiss franc, we do see some breakouts on the Swiss franc pairs, like Euro Swiss franc or USD Swiss franc, AUD Swiss franc. We have lots of breakouts. Euro JPY looks good today. Euro JPY looks good because it broke the resistances nicely. So I was looking for a buying opportunity today, but when I was checking the 1 hour, I was here. So just right now I see the breakout, but when I was screening charts today, it was retracing, so I kept stay away from the market. But now it actually broke that resistance. I think this is a good chance. Okay, so this is hold on, let me check. So again, the daily time frame is bullish. The next resistance is 146.72, and let's see, 4 hour is bullish also nicely, and 1 hour is also bullish. Or looks like JPY is weak right now, and that's why this pair is bullish. Euro is bullish, but more than the bullishness on the Euro, JPY is weaker. So anyways, this pair Euro JPY is moving up, and on this 1 hour time frame, Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen up, Chikou span above candles, so that's bullish. But in 1 hour, this candlestick has no wick up or down, so that means most likely the stop loss can be very wide. But let me check the 5 minute and share how I think about the trades. Okay, yeah, so as I mentioned, so this was N wave, but if I buy now, then stop loss will be below the support, and this support level is 76 pips, which is too low, too wide. So most likely in this case, I prefer to wait for the pullback. And then the possible scenario would be when the market goes down on M5, then it may be supported by the previous double top. And I think that will be a perfect timing to buy. But now looks like this is overbought. So I don't think I will take any trades. And plus, again, there will be big news in 25 minutes in Canada, and that news may affect this market too. So it's a news in Canada, but it may affect JPY. It may not affect the euro, but it may affect JPY. So that's why I think I will just keep monitoring the chart. But when I find no effect on euro JPY, then I may look for opportunity. So we'll see. But to me right now, this is overbought and it's a bit spiky market. Yeah, just about 2 hours ago, the market suddenly went up. That was due to news. But I don't like this spiky market. Like this is called Y wave in Ichimoku. So, and this is not like a beautiful N wave. This is called Y wave. So the highs higher, lows lower. And I don't feel comfortable to be in a trade. I mean, it may reverse. So again, the best scenario for me is to wait for the pushback on the previous resistances. Because when I see this pushback on M5, that means this is not overbought anymore. So far, it has been up on I wave. This part has a consolidation, but there is no decent pullback. So I see that this is I wave, and I think there has to be some correction. The buyers has been winning too much, so sellers have to come and they have to be in balance, and then we have to find the imbalance towards the major direction. So that will be an ideal situation to buy. It may even retrace to the previous resistances, which is 146.29. It may retrace to there and then goes up also. But yeah, anyways, this is not, I think to me, not an ideal form to take trades. Okay. Yeah, so that's my comment on this one. But looks like other pairs are a bit ranging now. So I think for now, I just focus on Euro JPY today to see if I can trade on this one. Alright, Kenley, good to see you. Alright, Tran, yes, I live in Dubai now. This is in Dubai. Okay, Basam, good to see you. Alright. Kyril, thank you for joining from Indonesia. Alright, Dam. Oh, I will be sharing my performance this Saturday. Performance from January to March. I will share that this Saturday. Okay. Alright, Brandon, good to see you. And Brian also, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, so I think this is one of the good pairs to monitor the Euro JPY today in terms of the JPY pairs. Okay. Euro USD is bullish. Yeah, Euro USD is bullish but near the resistance, so watch out on the retracement. But I think overall it's bullish. Okay, JJ, good to see you. Good morning, thank you for joining. He says, I was looking to buy AUDJPY after the break of 90, if price closes above. Okay, AUDJPY, let me see. I thought its range in my analysis, but let me check. Okay, so here is the daily time frame. Oh, so you are waiting for the Kumo breakout and the resistance breakout. Yeah, I think that's a good timing to buy. But I don't think it will happen within this week. most likely the breakout will happen next week. So yeah, but when it happens, I think that will be a great timing to buy. But because the price right now is within the Kumo and the Kijun Sen, and Chikou span is very close. So that means it's range. And range in terms of Ichimoku means there's buyers and sellers, and their balance are almost 50-50. And when the buyers and sellers participants are 50-50, then the market ranges or it spikes until it breaks Kumo and also the resistance. So yeah, I agree to wait for the breakout of the Kumo and the resistance on this one. Okay, alright, yeah, thank you very much for joining. I do see lots of comments. To see you. Kevin, do the Ichimoku 5 lines still work well in H1? Yes, it does. It does work in H1. Okay. AUD Swiss franc trending right. Yeah, AUD Swiss franc is down now. Yeah. It's down and it's going down to the next target. 0.5345 is a target. So yeah, AUD Swiss franc is also a nice one to watch. Let me check 1 hour also. Okay, 1 hour Kumo is too thin. So that means this is oversold. So that means again, there has to be the correction. The market has to be corrected and then breaks. So that will be the perfect timing to sell when it happens. Okay. Because of this Kumo thickness. Just watch out on the retracement. Okay. Oh yeah, BTC. Right. BTC should be up now, but let's see. Cryptos, BTC USD in the daily time frame. Right. So it broke the P wave. Oh, today is not bullish, but broke the P wave bullish, and Kumo thickness is good, not too thin. So this is not overbought. I think the price goes up continuously. So before I said that this is Y wave. Y wave is one of the Ichimoku waves where highs higher and lows lower. Because if you add one line horizontal, then this shape looks like Y. And that's why it's called Y wave in Ichimoku. And then after Y wave, there was a small P wave. P wave is triangle range in Ichimoku because if you add one line vertical, then it becomes the shape of the P. That's why it's called P wave. So P wave breakout within the Y wave, and that means this is continuously bullish. Now the price is touching the trend line, so it may reverse or range from here. So let me delete the P wave now. So it's range. So when the market touched that resistance on the Y wave, then it ranged. So this time it's touching the resistance, so it may range. So like this pattern repeats in the markets. So it's good to know that if you also look at the Chikou span, you see Chikou span touched, or it didn't touch the price, but Chikou span gets closer and closer to the price and then broke bullish. So this time, until the Chikou span touches candles, it may range continuously. This is also time cycles of 26. in a range market and then breaks. Here too, maybe this correction was close to 26 bars. Let me see, from high to swing low, it was 23 or 24. So here too, you have a similar number 26 correction and then breakout. Even before too, I think after the end of uptrend, the correction was made, it was 19. So it was not close to 26. But from here, from the 16th of February, the 24 candles correction, and then bullish. Here 26 candles or 24 I think correction, and then breakout. So that means this time it may range 24 candles and then breakout can be expected. So that's a pattern in the market. It may be different. I mean, there's no 100% guarantee. So this is just a pattern I just see now, and just sharing that with you. But it's good. It's good to know, good to look into these patterns because it may repeat in the future. So yeah, that's a Bitcoin analysis. Okay, so alright, since this is 6:47 p.m. now, I think I will end the live in about 3 minutes because there will be Ichimoku membership live today. So I'm sorry, I see lots of other comments, but I couldn't cover everything. But I hope you join the live stream next time, and please write your comment or questions next time, please. So today, after this, in about 10 minutes, there will be Ichimoku membership, and today I will be analyzing markets by wave and also the 5 lines of Ichimoku. So to those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon in about 10 minutes. The link is on the Discord. And to those who are joining public live streams, I will see you in the next one. Tomorrow, I won't do public live stream because I have a special event tomorrow. So tomorrow, no live stream. I think I will upload a video for you to watch, and I will do live on Friday. So thank you very much for your participation and the support always. And I hope you have a great day, great week, and see you in the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.